Okay, all my little cuties, we're going to be doing the year ahead 2026 for Virgo. Please forgive my hands. I just spent the whole day cleaning, getting ready for New Year's. If you don't know, you got to come in with a clean house. And let me tell you this, not only are we going to do your astrology, your numerology, your tarot, and go over the whole entire year, Virgo, but let me give you this little tip. If you're watching this on New Year's, around New Year's, blow cinnamon at your front door. Put some on your doorstep. It is good luck. It brings prosperity. So I was cleaning all day, so you get my Cinderella cleaning hands. We're going to start out with the year in review, and then we're going to go month by month, every single month, tell you what is going on. So hang in there. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. You want to subscribe because you get this year in review, but then I do a weekly reading every single week. You get a Virgo a week ahead. You know what's going to happen. You can plan for it. Do not blame the tarot, the astrology, the numerology for what's going on. Use it to help you figure everything out. So let's do a year in review. I'm nervous because I'm a Virgo too. So I'm always like, oh shit, what's going to happen? So let's see what's in store for 2026 for us. I will probably say us during the video a whole lot because I'm in here with you. This is for sun and rising signs, just so you know. And look, we pulled the sun card right away. So good things are coming. The year is going to get better. We're going to be less emotional. If you have been a Virgo, there has been an 11-year cycle of stuff just going shitty. Stuff just being like out of nowhere, being weird, doesn't make sense. So that is now over. Fantastic. And this is the year of the horse. So things are going to move forward. And our very last overview card says that this is a year decision. You're not going to be like, should I do this? Should I do that? Should I do this? You're not going to be on the fence. You're going to make a decision and move forward. So let's hop right into, I'm going to do month by month, and I'm going to give the numerology. And don't forget, you want to get these readings with me individually because this is just a general reading. But if you have a reading directly with me, I can tell you dates, times. I can tell you what people are thinking. I can tell you when people are going to come back. I can tell you when jobs are going to open up. I can tell you when you're going to move. I can tell you literally down to the day. Sometimes it's going to be a time frame, like it might be a month or two. Sometimes I can tell you the exact day, or I can say, between, December 23rd and February 17th, apply for a job. That's the best time you can do it. I can give you windows of time like that. So let's pop right into January, which is like tomorrow. I don't know when I'm posting this, but it'll be tomorrow. Today it's tomorrow. So let's see what's up for January for us Virgos. Oh, bitch. Yay. We hit the jackpot right away. Snaps to us. Okay. We're going to get a whole lot happier. If you are a Virgo, you know what I mean, because we are over that. We are the masters of overthinking. Okay. Just the masters of driving ourselves crazy, of being our own worst enemy. That is over. There's going to be a lot more happiness coming in. So if you have been freaking out, if you have been like going, oh God, that's over. Also, new love comes in. This could be an old love that comes back, or this could be a new love. Also, money comes in. I don't know about you. The economy sucks right now, but business has been business. I'm not just MomaDelia. I have some other stuff going on, and everybody is calling me and going, where is my money? What is happening? I just got laid off. Bad stuff is happening all around. So it does look like money will pick up if you are a Virgo rising. You definitely want to get a reading with me because you might have Virgo somewhere else in your chart. So all I need is your name and I need your birth date, and we'll go from there, and you'll be shocked. We'll get on. Those are only for phone calls. I have 15, 30, and 60-minute phone calls I can do that with. I also have text message readings if you don't want to talk to me, but those are just going to be straight card readings. Just so you know, go to the website down below, or my phone number is right down below, 484-634-0435. The Thinking Woman, girl, look at her. And she got a cute little outfit on. I was just watching Selfridges. Ooh, I love that show. I'm not a TV watcher, but it was like on Masterpiece Theater because, I'm a bougie old bitch. So kind of looks like Selfridges. She's reading a book. She knows stuff. The Thinking Woman. If you have felt hazy daisy, if you have felt in a fog, if you have felt like, I don't know what's going on, we have all had a Saturn-Neptune thing going on, which makes you like crazy. It makes nothing go right. It makes everything a challenge, and it makes you feel like really woofy in the head. That is going to be over for everybody January 26th, just so you know, everybody that moves on from, and it looks like our month is going to get a lot better. Let's check out February for Virgos. Let's see what's going on. I didn't do the numerology. 4 and 7, that is literally stability of knowledge. I mean, if that's not your thinking getting clearer, I don't know what is. Okay, let's move into February. Spending money. maybe not feeling so great about ourselves. Okay, so February is going to be a little bit of a pullback. January is probably going to be like, bah, like, out to the races, things moving forward. February is going to be thinking about stuff. It's going to be pulling back. It's going to be planning, plotting, things like that. We might not be feeling too great. There could even be a health issue, okay? This would not be a month to push hard. Would not be a month to make a lot of plans. It looks like it's going to be a little bit more of a quiet month for us. Nothing terrible. It does look like there is going to be money spent on maybe family, or a family gathering or a family need. So that's good. Let's see what's going on for the numerology here. I'm so happy about January. The Magician in the Mirror. Yeah, that's definitely a time of pulling back, thinking about things, contemplating, planning, going, how do I show up in this? How is this best for me? So we do really like that. Oh, these cards are that. What? Do I have extra cards? Where did these extra cards come from? Oh, that was the year in review. Oh my God. God bless. It has been a crazy day. Let's see what's going into March. Okay. March is going to be another pullback month. March is going to be another month of like thinking. And again, don't forget, we've had so much overthinking. I think this is more planning. So there's going to be some news that arrives. It may be good. It may not be good, but there's going to be definitely some kind of paperwork, some kind of news, could be an email. There's going to be some kind of announcement. Then work is going to be, this could be a time to either take a vacation or this is going to be a time of like slowing down. Again, could be a slight health issue, nothing major. And then this is also a time to grow up. This is a time to keep your ears open, your mouth shut. This is going to be a time of learning or using what you've learned. It's going to be a kind of a cerebral time, if that makes sense. It's not going to be so fast and active. Let's see what your numerology is for this. 11, cornucopia. So good things are coming. This is a time of like harvesting what you've done. So if you've done good things, you're going to get good things. And you do have an 11 here, which is a master number. So this is going to be a turning point in the year. Something is going to happen here. I don't think it's going to be anything bad. If anything, it might be like a continuation or an ending of something. Like let's say you have a legal battle. It could be an end of a legal battle. Or let's say you had a relationship. This could be like going to therapy and talking about your relationship. This is going to be like a turning point where things get better. I think they're going to be getting better, not getting worse, because you have the cornucopia. Then we go into April. April, money-making month. Money, 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 money. You're not thinking too much. Us Virgos, we're not going to be too much in our head, which thank God, right? But there are going to be some trials and tribulations. No, I don't think it's going to be anything terrible, because don't forget this Wheel of Fortune spins constantly. So it's either up or it's down. Right now it's down, so it might be some things that money has to take care of, or it might be planning to the next phase. That's always a very good thing. Let's see what the numerology is for April. Let's see. Ooh, fifth chakra. So that's like throat chakra. So that could be speaking more. That could be doing more talking, more speaking, more engaging with other people. Again, this isn't going to be a big action time. I don't see vacations. I don't see moving. I don't see anything like that. This would be more like talking. This, again, good time to go to a therapist, good time to like figure kind of what you want to be in life. I always say I want to be Stevie Nicks when I grow up. Let's look at, what was that, April, May. Let's look at May. Ooh, May is beautiful. May, you're kind of deciding, should I do this? Should I do that? Should I paint the house? Should I wallpaper? Should I buy a new car? Should I make the repair? You're going to be in a decision mode. You're going to be a little bit on the fence. You're not going to be feeling your best, Virgo. This is going to be like a fun time, but maybe not when you feel like you're cutest, you're thinnest, you're prettiest, you're most fabulous. You're going to be feeling kind of like, ooh, could I do better? Should I put in some more work at the gym? Should I cut my hair? You're going to be feeling kind of a little bit insecure, but it does look like a love comes back. This could be a job coming back, or this could be a lover coming back. Ooh, scandal. Let's see what's going on. And what do you pick? Do you keep them? Do you not keep them? I don't know. But it does look like somebody from the past roars back in, and this was for May. Let's see what your numerology is for May. Angel of Strength, and it is a 5. 5 rules dating, 5 rules children, it rules games, and it rules lovers. It's not the partnership card. 7 rules partnerships, but 5 is definitely the sexuality card, and it's fun and games and it's all this stuff, and you have Angel of Strength. So this is a time to definitely be strong. If somebody comes back and they were not good to you, this is a time to like maybe not take them back right away, maybe test and see how the relationship goes, but you're definitely going to have inner strength in May. It's going to be inner strength. Let's see about June. Ooh, June's good. Oh, June. Yeah, I was just going to say, when do you get to go on vacation? When? Well, June, things move forward. Finally, first half of the year. Geez, year, take a while, don't you? So you're going, things that you have been watching and waiting for, things you might have even been manifesting, things you've been thinking about. You're going, I want this and this and this to happen. Well, guess what? They move forward in June. This could be a time you could move. This could be a time where things move forward very fast. Things just kind of fall into place. I love how people go, oh no, it just fell into place. No, it didn't. It was falling into place over months, but you were not being aware. Awareness is the currency of the universe. Once you have your own awareness, you catch yourself in thoughts. Hey, people that have had readings with me, comment down below. I always say this to people. You have awareness of thoughts, you can control your whole entire universe. And then it looks like this partnership comes in. This could even be a marriage. This could be an engagement. This could be a marriage. It could be moving in with somebody. This is a major, major, major relationship step in the positive. I'm going to keep going, but I do want you to know I'm going to do your numerology here. But please, please, please do not forget, right down below is my phone number. And you're going to text me there. You're going to get an individual reading. I can tell you exact dates and times. I can tell you when stuff is going to happen. I can tell you when jobs are going to come in, when lovers are going to come back, what they're doing, who they're doing it with. I can tell you when they're going to call. So you definitely want to go down below, get my phone number right down below, text me, or you can go to my Etsy, and that's where you can look up readings. You can see what kind you want. You can read my 4,000 5-star reviews that have been there for 14 years. I've been on Etsy for 14 years. Okay. So I'm not going anywhere. I'm not a fly-by-night person. I have Spellwork, I have products, I have all sorts of stuff. You want to check that out down below. Gate in the Garden, that you're definitely you got the best of both worlds in June. June is just kicking ass all over the place. If you got to be like me, I always check out my astrology, and I always put dates on my calendar of even if I'm having a shitty time, at least I have a good date to look forward to. Virgo's June is going to be such a good month. Let's see what's going on in July. July is a pullback month. And you see, this is kind of how life is. Life is very kind of like traffic, like green light, red light, right? So you go and then you get stopped at a red light. But when you're stopped at a red light, you don't go, I'm stuck forever. You don't do that. You go, and you just kind of wait, and then it turns green and you go again. That's what these months are kind of like when they do the ebb and flow. That's the ebb and flow of life. So in July would definitely be a good time to take a vacation. July would be, because it's your work's going to be meh, you're not going to be feeling, you're going to be and your relationship's going to be meh. I don't see anything bad. It's just a meh month. If there was ever a mid, ironically, it's the mid part of the year. If there was ever a mid month, it would be July. Nothing's going to be going wrong. Nothing's going to be going right. It's just going to be bleh. Let's see what the numerology is. Yeah, journey. Exactly what I say. Go on vacation that month. Say fuck it. Pack up. Just don't worry about it. You get another month in a couple days. It's totally fine. Let's see what's going on for August. August for Virgos and Virgo risings. Let's see what's up with that. Ooh, okay. Emotion comes in. Something happens. So August, there's going to be another turning point moment. We had talked about that earlier, that I was like, oh, this is kind of like a touchstone, things are going to change. August is going to be another one of those moments. It does look like things from the past come back, or this can be emotion. This can possibly be depression, anxiety, which Virgos are very prone to. I'd say more prone to anxiety. Just because we're so fastidious, we're always thinking about what could go wrong in the future. Depression tends to be the past, but the moon does notate things from the past coming back. Okay, this can be a person, but I think this is more like things that have been left undone, things that you're worried about, things that are too heavy on your mind. Now, the thing is, this has to happen for you to learn to grow up, to get better at stuff. So that is something to think about. I don't think it's going to be terrible. I think it's going to be just stuff you got, loose ends you got to tie up. That's it. And it's August. We're heading into the fall. We're actually heading into when a lot of Virgos are born. August, September. Actually, when all Virgos are born, technically. Okay, yeah, community. I think it's just going to be one of those months where you're kind of, things are great. Things are just, you're having a couple meh months. Meh months are not bad. It just means nothing major happens, but you can make major decisions. You can decide to start working out. You can decide to handle problems that you haven't dealt with. You can decide to start going to therapy. They're kind of pivotal months, but nothing is pushing you to do. It's not like you have to have a catastrophe, like something bad has to happen. And that 7 right there with the community is talking about there is like a knowing. You change your mind about something. You grow up. That's what that card is. You grow up about something. You go, I'm not handling this right. I should handle this better. So it's nothing horrible, but it is a pivot, if that makes sense. September for us Virgos and Virgo risings, of course, fabulous month. Ooh, we got the King of Clubs and the Queen of Swords, and they're in opposition, but they have a strength in between them. What does that mean? Okay, Mama D, explain yourself. King of Clubs is have patience, little one. Have patience. Things are working out. Things are, like I said, things are always falling into place behind the scenes. We just don't see it. Then we have strength. This is literally like such a Virgo card. If actually I think the star is the Virgo card of the deck. But, and if you want to learn tarot, this is kind of like a little ADHD here. If you want to learn tarot, I'm actually going over the cards one by one by one. So you definitely want to hit subscribe because those will pop up. And then if you want to learn what a card is, I give like a little 10-minute talk on like, this is what it is. This is the history of it. This is what it looks like in other decks. And I tell you how to use it. So if you want to learn tarot, really super slow, quick, easy, just watch the videos whenever you have time. So certain tarot cards are related to certain planets and certain zodiacal signs. So strength is one of those. I think that might be one of the Virgo cards. I actually don't know off the top of my hand. It is late at night and I have been cleaning and I'm out of my freaking mind. But we'll definitely do a video about it. You're going to be feeling very, very, very strong. Again, there's going to be things that you've been waiting to fall into place. They're still kind of there. Then boom, they fall into place. September is going to be such a Virgo month. Hopefully you're a September Virgo. And you're going to go, oh yeah, it's my Christmas present. Everything's working out in my favor. Because don't forget why you're a Virgo in August or September is because that's when the sun goes into that sign, or that's when that sign goes into the sun. It's actually how I should really say it. But that is when the sun is shining on you. That is when the universe is all about you. So things working out at that time period completely makes sense. And you have a 34, which is culmination, balance, and stability. Door to personal healing and happiness. September, chalk it up. Great month all around for Virgos and Virgo risings. But I'm going to say it once again. I'll probably say it one more time. Please don't forget, down below, we still have a couple more months to go, but down below is my direct phone number. It is how to get a hold of me. You can go to my website. You can contact me directly. That's probably the best way. Just text me and say, hi, I saw your video. We will do a reading for you, okay? I give the best readings. If I get you on the phone, I can do your numerology, your astrology, your tarot all together, and I can tell you exact dates and times that stuff is going to happen. I cannot stress this enough, how good I am at doing that. Plus, it's a lot of fun. Anybody that's had a reading with me, go down below, comment, tell them how awesome it is. Now, for October, Chariot. You have the Chariot, but you also have the Six of Swords in reverse. So it's literally like stop, go, stop, go. And then you have Judgment. Judgment does not mean judgment. It means stuff coming back around. This can mean you're either going to move and then it's going to be, there's going to be troubles. There's going to be like things are not going to happen. Like the truck you rented isn't going to be there on time. They're going to lose your boxes, something like that. Or it could mean you're going on vacation and like the flights get delayed. This is going to be a month of like frustration. That's what that means. Frustration. Nothing bad. I don't see anything bad here. The Judgment does not mean judgment. It means stuff coming back to you. So even if you go on a trip and they lose all your luggage, it will come back to you in October. Even if you move and they lose half your boxes, they will come back to you. Even if you try to get ahead in your career and they say, oh, no, we're not going to promote you. By the end of the month, they go, yeah, we reconsidered. So it's one of those very frustrating up and down months. What is the numerology? 42, so that goes to a 6. 4 is stability. 2 is how you relate to other people. The stability of how you relate to other people is going to be challenged, basically. Woman holding a coin, so money is good. And 6 goes to hearth and home, your foundation, okay? 6 is always house. House, like I said, if you're moving, it's going to be frustrating. If you're going on vacation, it's going to be frustrating, okay? So something about where you are staying is going to be frustrating, but it all works out at the end. November for Virgos and Virgo risings. Oh, money, friendship, money, friendship, money. Okay, this is fantastic. So November, friends come in. I think friends that you didn't even know you had. So you're like, oh, thank God, everything's great. Friends are coming in. Yay, rah, rah, rah. Okay, so that's good. You're going to have support. Us Virgos tend to be kind of like hyper independent, right? Virgos are very good friends, but we want to be seen as perfect. So even when our life is falling apart, we're like, I'm fine. I don't need help. Okay. Capricorns are like that too. That's actually going to be the next video. But money is coming in. Money's going to come in from a new source, a different source, not just like your regular paycheck. There's going to be something new about it. Also, somebody may pay you back money, or they may take an offer back. There's going to be something like back. Does that make sense? Either money comes back or somebody takes an offer back. So keep an eye out for that. If you've loaned money out, that's going to happen in November. All right, in time for Thanksgiving. Let's see your, rest and rejuvenation. I mean, that's always good. 1 and a 9, that's alpha omega. That's beginning, that's ending. So, it's going to be, I think, especially having the rest and rejuvenation in the friends card, I would say go have fun. Maybe not do the biggest vacation, but definitely hang out with your friends. Definitely do something fun. That's what I would do. As a Virgo, or your Virgo rising. And for December, we're finishing out the month. Freaking beautiful. You may be confused. You may be trying to make some decisions about stuff you're not. It's almost like we're always plotting and planning, us Virgos. Even when we get exactly what we want, 5 minutes later, we're like, and then I could do better. And then I could do the next. You're going to be doing that in December. Does look like a business or a thing that you've started on the side almost. Could be not like your regular paycheck. Could be like a little small business that we talked about in November. That's going to be gaining some ground, making some money. But also, please do not forget to take time to rest, recoup. Don't work. There is time to rest and relax. That does actually happen, Virgos. That's okay to do that. So I do need you to definitely go, click, like, share, subscribe to all this stuff. Before I reveal your last numerology for the end of the year, please go down and check out all that stuff down below. But my phone number is right down below. The link to the website is down below. You definitely want to get a reading with me. Comment down below if you would like a reading, and I'll send you a little message. But all you got to do is text that phone number, and I can tell you exact dates and times of people and stuff that they're going to do. I can tell you when jobs are going to come in. I can tell you when money's going to come in. You name it. Do not ask me for lotto numbers. I don't do that. I don't do that kind of numerology. But your card for the end of the year, it's a 2, a 1, which goes to a 3. Super. It's all about you. It's all about relating to other people. It's all about balance. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Strategy. And it says journaling. If you don't journal, start journaling. And I don't mean on your computer. There is something that happens when you write stuff down. It is beautiful. It is magical. It does so much stuff. If you listen to my other videos, I talk about it all the time. But strategy. Us Virgos, what do we talk about? Planning, planning, planning. That's what that is. So we're going to end the year probably how we just ended this year, which I think this is the last day of the year. And this will be posted on the first day of the year. We're going to do it, and we're going to plan, and we're Virgos, and we're a pain in the asses, but that's why we get everything done. So definitely subscribe, because you're going to want to get the weekly videos. Those are completely free. You're going to want to get the tarot lessons. Those are completely free. I do spell work. I show you how to do spell work completely free. And I also have deep dives. Every once in a while, I will do a deep dive on a certain subject or a certain astrology figure, and we will go into that completely free. What's the other stuff? I have a bunch of other stuff I do. Oh, you definitely want to get on all the different social media, because I do have flash sales that happen all the time. I just had a flash sale for 50% off Spellwork, and a few people got to take advantage of that. So you definitely want to check all that out. I have good stuff coming. I have more stuff coming up in the new year. So stay tuned for all those videos. Talk to you soon, Virgos.